G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Dinkum, where we are now on episode 132. And as you can see, yet again it is another rainy day, but today I'm actually prepared with my rain hat and my raincoat as well. Now let's get the day started. Let's just take a quick look at the mail here. I forgot to remove that mail from Melbourne. But as usual, we've got all of the stuff from the Animal Research Centre and one from the fishing tipster this time around as well. An undiscovered fish has been spotted in the northern oceans. If anyone wants to find it, they should be fishing around noon. Alright, a couple things here from people in town. I smashed a rock and found some copper ore. Nice. And something from Fletch as well. I don't really need this stylish chair, to be honest. I found it anyway. Alright. I don't really recall what a stylish chair looks like, so I might actually just take a very quick look at that right now and decide if we're gonna keep it at home or... Whoops, sorry. I think we'll take this one to the spare house and see if we can place it there. Alright, just doing all of the farming and yeah, talk about what we did last episode. It was actually a pretty good episode, a bit slow, but we managed to, I would almost say, raid the Weary Moo habitat for their eggs, and we actually managed to get quite a few, so we made a little bit of money yesterday selling those eggs off. And in addition to that, I think the highlight was also creating the space. Actually, we don't really need to water stuff today, do we? So my bad, guys. But yes, creating the parking space, if you will, for the bike. So that's looking really good. So every time we go into town now, we should have a designated parking spot, which is good. Making sure that we're sort of getting out of the way of the townsfolk and not crashing into anything in the process. Alright, very good. And any other harvest here? Doesn't look like it. Let's go over to this side. Looks like those tomatoes are done. So we should grab that. And yeah, we discovered that the sprinklers work early in the morning. So that's really good. Now we sort of know what to do when we're preparing for autumn, which is only about a week and a little bit away. In terms of game time. I suppose in terms of our time as well, because I only really release these videos once a day, so you guys will essentially be experiencing that real time. But yeah, so I think maybe we should grab ourselves another water tower and several more of those sprinklers, and we should sort of think about what we're going to do when it comes to the autumn crops. Now, I did mention we are sort of planning for a semi-automated farm, and what I meant by semi-automated is there's probably going to still be parts of the farm where I'll manually work on in the mornings, but I'll hopefully have certain crops just sort of automate their growing. I suppose you can't really automate the harvesting and stuff like that, but at the very least we won't need to water stuff anymore, which I am looking forward to. We should be able to hopefully speed things up. Oh my god. What? So we we got a mighty spread, guys. A mighty spread. So this is a reference to a real world thing called Vegemite. So if you know none of you are Australian, then let me educate you guys on one of the best breakfast spreads you can ever have. It's called Vegemite. You should look it up. It is very, very tasty. But I don't think it's the taste for every single person. It is a little bit of an odd spread. It's very salty, and you use it very sparingly with quite a bit of butter on toast. You can put it on a whole bunch of other things as well if you wanted to, but yeah, that is a godly spread right there. Now, I wonder if we can do anything with it, or you just sort of eat it on its own. I would definitely recommend you guys give Vegemite a try in real life at some point, if you can, that is. But obviously for many of you it might actually be a bit of a struggle to find, so anyway. If you ever do come to Australia though, yeah, definitely seek out some Vegemite and give it a go. I know a lot of people who like to prank, you know, people who don't really know too much of about Australia with Vegemite, because it almost looks like chocolate. It definitely doesn't smell like chocolate, and yeah, if you take a whole spoonful and just eat it like that, you'll be in for a shock, that's for sure. Here's our nice parking bay. So let's leave our bike there. And yeah, walk in town like a normal person instead of hooning around. Let's take a look at the recycling bin. I'll take that spare cloth. And speaking of cloth, I did mention the other day that we should actually think about crafting some of those flags, which might not be a bad activity for the day. Although my thought process is maybe we should actually look into the deeds today and place down the last teletower, which Franklin wants us to do, essentially. Let's have a read. Theo wants to cook some lamington. He needs some flour for that. Easy. And another alpha jackaroo needs taking care of. So we'll definitely do that. Let's have a chat with Fletch about the teletower. Hello there, Blue. What can I do for you? Let's talk about the town. Let's see the deeds. Okay, here are our current deeds. So let's get the Telepad deed. Okay, so we're going to apply for the Telepad. Just so you know, this will put the town in 75,000 dink in debt. Oh, don't worry, we will pay it off in no time. There's a donation box here in the base tent. So, are we going to apply for the Telepad? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Once it's placed, check the deposit box on the build site. We won't be able to start construction until we have all the required materials. So the quicker we have everything we need, the quicker we can start construction. Very nice. Now I should have actually remembered what materials we actually need for that Telepad, because I do intend to bring it all the way out right here, sort of in the center of Wuyan, and that way we can sort of teleport to, I guess, the corners of every part of Wuyan almost. Yeah, I figure we'll leave it there, and if we don't like where it is, we can always try and move it somewhere else where it might be a little bit more useful, but for now we'll start off with the center somewhere. Alright, so before we get going though, we should be able to start a few things going. So let's do some bottled brew, some flour. Let's get the wool spinning, and yeah, we should put a few things away. We've got some honey. Maybe we should leave the mighty spread over here, because yeah, it gives us like tremendous bonuses there. But I don't really know when I'm actually going to need all of those bonuses, to be honest. Let's see. We've got watermelon and anything else we can leave here. I don't think so. Let's put some of the other ingredients away. high quality milk. That goes there, and we've got tomatoes. Wattle brew, forgot about that. Okay. I don't know why we have a bag of fertilizer with us. I should have left that at the farm. Got this wattle flowers, and still not enough for another one here, so I suppose we should do another wattle brew. That's fine. And what else should we store? I think that's it. Just continue making some more flour here. And I might keep the flour with us because we might keep grinding it today. But I suppose we should very quickly swing by the spare house over here. And let's put this stylish chair somewhere. Yeah, maybe somewhere like that. And actually, is there a little bit more space that it can sort of move towards? No. Okay, so that's the maximum. Alright, hopefully we find a few more interesting chairs that we can put here. But for now, I'm sort of just dumping everything that we don't really want in our own house into that house. I did forget the other day to buy some more animal feed, so let's just quickly load up on this. I don't know how much we need. Maybe that much? And yeah, we do need to just go to the silos and top them up. Alright. Just gonna have a quick look at what's required for those flag posts. So there's a palmwood one and a gumwood one. Yeah, I mean, these don't really cost much at all, right? I mean, I do need to make some palmwood fences though, which is a bit annoying. But I suppose it can't hurt to just give it a try. So let's see here. There we go. So there's some palmwood fences, and now we should be able to make some palmwood flag posts. Alright, so I've got a couple. Let's just check them out very quickly. Now, anything special we can do with these things? Doesn't look like it. Bloody hell. Alright, well, the other thing I wanted to do as well, guys, is I do want to have a chat with Franklin. And I just want to see if he has any new things to sell us. Because we gave him a ton of discs the other day, but he still hasn't got anything new. So I'm just taking a quick look. Maybe he has something new now? No, doesn't look like it. Okay. Maybe this is all he sells us, actually. And maybe those shiny discs are now just a bit of a source of income, really. So we'll just sell, we'll be able to sell it to him, and that'll be that, essentially. So, well, I don't know what I want to do with these flags, guys. Maybe I should just leave a flag here and, I don't know, maybe another flag somewhere around this area. Yeah, why not? I'm not particularly keen on them because it's not like we can change the look of the flags or anything like that. So, yeah, we'll leave them for now. But you never know, I might decide to actually take them down, because it just seems out of place. We might have the Australian flag here and there, out in the outback, in the bush. I mean, not even that. I mean, anywhere in Australia, some people are very, very proud, and they display the national flag. Let's see. I did want to do one more thing here, which I almost forgot to do, which is feed good old Spike. Now, for future planning as well, I do intend to go into the deep mines tomorrow, so we should, by the end of the day, repair all of our tools when we get the chance. I'm not seeing Spike anywhere though, so that's not a great sign. He does, oh there he is, he does like to sort of wander off a little bit. Hey boy. There you go. Good boy. Alright. You can stay here and guard the farm, as usual. Alright, so... yeah, I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I don't actually need with us here. I might actually try and keep the fences together right here. Actually, we are running out of space though. Let's bring some of this wood with us, because I feel like we probably don't need to leave the wood here. Yeah, that's looking okay. Put that in there. Let's actually top up the silos while we're here. Alright, not bad, and the other half can go here. Yeah, so I have to click every time I want to put one batch in, so just for quality of life improvements, I reckon James should sort of think about making it so that you can just click once and, you know, load a whole bunch together. I totally forgot about getting some more seeds today, guys, so I'm just going to plant some more onions, and that'll hopefully grow within 2 or 3 days, and we should be right. Okay, now for our main objective today, we should head out to the center of Wuyan, and we should think about placing this telepad, and yeah, hopefully that'll be the day, or we might get up to a few other things to round out the night. Might help if we actually mark where we're going. So that's probably a good rough estimate of where we want to be, but I reckon we'll place it right about there. Hopefully we can bump into Ted Selly and just have a nice chat with him, try to improve that relationship. We don't exactly have enough resources to actually craft anything worthwhile, although if we do meet him pretty early, might think about maybe getting like the shark bait or something like that. See if we can, you know, develop our relationship a little bit more with him by buying some of his stuff. Okay, so this is roughly where I wanted the tower to be. So let's think about this a little bit. Maybe I'm just going to quickly clear that. Okay, so plenty of space here. I think we should just place it down, I don't know, maybe facing that way? Yeah, that doesn't seem too bad. It is actually a very small structure, isn't it? Is this a good place for the telepad? Sure is. And let's have a read of what materials we need. So we need 8 cement, 4 iron bars. So in terms of the complex stuff, I think the only limiter could be the bright wire, but I think we actually have enough. Actually, we don't have shiny discs. We've given away all of our shiny discs, so we're probably going to need to do a little bit of treasure hunting, and that might actually be the activity that we get up to for the rest of the night. So yeah, we do have the metal detector with us as well, so we might as well get into that right now. I'm just going to get rid of a few things that I feel like I don't really want to hang on to. But let's see if we can find the necessary materials here. I think as soon as we find a couple of shiny discs, I think we're set, so crossing my fingers, guys. Nice bright wire there. Like it. But we're definitely not in desperate need for bright wires anymore. Come on. Yes, that's one. Having trouble seeing those X's in the ground since it is already dark now, but I can see them very faintly, so another bright wire. Thank you very much. I mean, I still like finding the bright wires because we do actually still need quite a few of them for some of the other stuff that we want to craft in the future. There we go, that's the second one. Fantastic. Alright, so let's just very quickly head back and just place some of the materials that we can right now. So the shiny disc and the bright wires. And we just need the rest. So it's cement, green boards. Oh geez, let's take a look at that once more. Sorry guys. Cement, green boards, iron, smooth slates. Actually, we've got a couple. Cement, green board, and smooth slates. We are not going the right way, I don't think. Alright. Actually, no, that's not the right way. Yeah, I tell you guys, we definitely need, like, signposts that tell us whether or not we're going the right way. At least I do, anyway. I mean, I feel like making signposts would be so easy. All you need is a bit of wood and, you know, some nails. Whoops. Sorry, little fella. Okay, it's 7:30. Still plenty of time, I think, in the day/night. Grab that. And just gonna quickly park the bike. Oi, oi, what do you think you're doing? I'm getting hunted. That's what you're doing. Alright. Now, time to grab all the stuff. Actually, we do need to make some more cement, don't we? I forget how much, but I think if we get at least 10 going, that would probably do it. So we need green boards, smooth slates, cement, and I think we need iron bars, don't we? Do we not have any spare iron bars sitting around somewhere? Maybe not. Okay. Let's get this iron smelted. And let's just take a look at what we can put away for now. And we should also continue with the wheat grinding. I can't remember how many iron bars we need either, but I think if we bring maybe 5 with us, I think that'll do it. I thought the magpie was going to steal our cement for a second there. Alright, so we've got 10 bags of cement. I think that's going to be enough, hopefully. And got 6 iron bars. Very good. Just put a few more of our materials away here. And anything else we don't need to carry with us? Tin sheets. And all of these planks and logs. I'll leave the flour as well. And all of this cloth. Okay, so let's head back out to the teletower. And hopefully we can complete all of the required materials today, and construction can pretty much start tomorrow. Now, it's been pretty weird, guys, because I feel like normally a lot of shops and a lot of structures take a couple of days to actually construct. But the most recent structures that I've made have taken like literally a day to be constructed. Like the spare house, for example, only took like less than a day, basically. Pretty much the next day it was already ready. And I think that also happened with Sally's place as well, which is really weird, because I always thought that it took like a couple of days to do. Where are we? Oh yeah, just need to go slightly north. There we go. Now I think we also should think about laying down some roads that will actually lead us towards the tower. And in fact, actually we still need to continue some of the roads that will lead to the southern tower, as well as maybe a little bit of roads that would lead us to even the eastern tower as well, potentially. But anyway, enough of me babbling on. Let me just place all of these items, and hopefully that'll be it. All the required construction materials have been deposited. Construction can begin tomorrow. Very nice. Okay, And it is 10 o'clock already as well, so almost quitting time. But I am going to go back into town, and there's one more thing that I do want to do, which is I want to try and fence off some of the areas that we're having trouble with all of those crocs. And if I can actually block off the crocs from, you know, getting close to the town, that might actually be quite beneficial for us. And obviously make the town a little bit more safer, since everyone seems to be terrified about fighting those crocs. Okay. Bike in its place, and here we are, right behind the visitor's tent. Yeah, in hindsight I'm like, oh, I wonder if the visitor's tent location is actually the right place, because I'm literally putting them right next to the river where all of the crocs pretty much spawn. So welcome to Wuyan. Here, deal with some crocs. So something like that might not be a bad thing. I don't know if it then discourages people from like doing fishing and stuff like that as well, but I suppose you can still do fishing even with the fencing there. Okay. He can still get to us. Let's get rid of this one. Ow. Took a big chomp there. Alright. Very good. And managed to do it before the town went into panic mode. Alright. I think that doesn't look too bad. Hopefully that'll protect the town a little bit from those pesky crocs. And maybe we should sort of think about doing that in a few other places. For example, the area right next to the billabong here, because quite a few crocs do appear in this area. So I figure maybe it might be a good idea to just block some of this off. And that might make things a little bit safer. Just a tad. I mean, the crocs can probably definitely just go around all of this, but if it takes longer for them to actually, you know, get around, I think people can actually run away from those crocs a little bit quicker before they even get close, and they might actually just give up and return back to the water. So I really don't like the fact that the lampposts actually connect to these fences. It really gets to me. Maybe we'll sort of move it like so. I don't think that looks too bad. And yeah, sort of just wanted to move that slightly and maybe replant it over here. It doesn't look too bad. Alright, let's have a few apples just to snack on before we end the day. But I think today was not a bad day, to be honest, because we managed to do a few things in town, and we also got the final teletower organized. So the deed is placed right in the center of Wuyan, exactly where I want it. And we also completed all of the required materials for it as well. So hopefully by tomorrow or the next day, we should have another teletower to work with. And yeah, we can definitely teleport all around Wuyan now, although I haven't exactly used the teleportation that much recently. Maybe I should start looking into using them a little bit more efficiently, but anyway, there'll have to be another episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Leave a like, dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.